Ah, private action.
Oh, extreme close-up. Oh, PA's already, good lord.
Well, why not?
Starting early, are you?
Well, why not? Alright, then let's head upstairs.
Hello, Raina's mom, even though we just barely left. I thought you guys were leaving. Sorry, ma'am, private actions.
And unlike Second Story, just like the rest of the game here,
Oh,
PA's are voiced, of course.
Penny. How long have you been there?
Well,
Certainly.
most PAs.
I just came in.
Oh, I see.
Obviously, you get this PA before you went
What are you
across.
up to?
I was
This
just
Claude is why you
reflecting
knock.
back on the past a little.
Huh?
She ended reflecting on the past.
What were you like? What happened in the past?
Well, certainly not the third option, that's just me.
When I realized that I wasn't actually my mother's daughter.
Oh.
It was such a shock to me, the whole thing. I ran off to the sacred forest and just cried and cried. One day, this boy, a friend of mine, came up to me. He gave me a lollipop and said,
Yeah.
"Stop crying. You're wasting your tears. Instead, I want you to smile for me."
He said that to you?
That really cheered me up.
Well, yeah.
It was a Kodak moment. If only they had
So what
Kodaks.
happened to that kid?
Not a Kodiak moment.
I
Get
don't
the bear
know.
out of
Get
here.
that bear out of here. Without Zangief here, we have no bear
Several years
protection.
later,
Get
she
it out of
wound
here.
up leaving
Oh.
the village after something happened.
Oh,
Yep.
wait, Diaz was the one that did that?
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, I just seemed...
I
wow,
never
that
had the
incident
chance
really
to
did
return the
change him
favor.
then. That seemed like completely nothing like how he is now. Good lord.
Yep.
I'm sorry. You probably weren't interested in hearing this.
What do you mean not interested? How can
Oh
we
no.
be not interested?
Actually, I apologize for butting in while you were thinking about all of that. Should I leave you alone for now?
No, I really don't mind it at all.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
And I
good
should
then.
note, folks, any and all private actions that were in the original PS1 version, they are here in Second Evolution too, along with new ones.
Well, you got a new one, especially because you got a new character. Oh, I'm sorry, spoiler.
No, even new PAs involving the current cast.
No, I know. I'm just saying on top of that.
I
It's like,
know,
oh, while we're here.
I know one in particular in the second half with one of our party members, which appeals to the fanboy in all of us. Anyway, the world map.
Just remember, guys, win and early, no matter the temptation, do not do a barrel roll.
Please don't.
I wonder what Ashton would think of that.
Oh, we'll
Are
find
you
out.
mad? Leave those barrels alone.
We'll find out in Rada's story. People are probably confused by what character we're talking about. We're obviously mentioning spoilers.
It's like, why would you roll a barrel? What did that barrel do to you? No, that's not what we meant.
Yeah, obviously people are like, huh? Well, don't worry, folks. We're obviously mentioning spoilers. We can't help ourselves.
Oh god, now I have this mental image of Ashton meeting Peppy.
Basically, if you know that guy with the two dragons on his back, that's Ashton.
Dual barrel. And Ashton's like, what the hell is this demon talking about? That rabbit's gone mad. I'm sorry, I better get back on topic now.
And stop spoiling.
Stay on topic. But sir, this is really stay on topic.
And please stop mentioning party members who aren't even here yet. Oh, Alan.
Oh, hello, Mr. Tux.
How you feeling? Oh. This is a one-time thing, by the way. It'll be fine. Yeah. I can't help but feel a little worried. Uh-huh. Take care of yourselves.
Well, after that last incident.
Oh. A ring of happiness.
Jeez, Alan, after all that, you're gonna give her an engagement ring? Oh,
No.
sorry, not that kind of ring.
Let's see.
That would be an interesting idea for an engagement ring.
It's a very expensive ring. Makes the wearer feel lucky. And it boosts her magic.
Oh yeah, I kept that equipped for a good while.
Mm-hmm. I forget how much of a boost. And are we gonna do a PA here? Yes.
Good. Might as well be thorough.
Yeah. Okay, what do I feel like doing? But yeah, I'm going to try to go as many PAs as I can. Whenever they appear, wherever they appear.
It's a good thing in
What's
RPGs
wrong,
real time
Raymond?
is rarely taken into account. Because this would be well after
nothing.
dark by now, I imagine.
Just thinking about
But
my
yeah, I'm
father.
going to try to be as thorough as I can.
You guys are gonna be so late to
I have to
cross.
hand it to you, Reina.
Then again, it's not like it won't be like in Rita's story where they will be wanting to leave the continent
Oh, not at all.
for a while.
I cried all the time back when it happened. What's your father like, Mr. Kenny?
The total opposite of
My
me.
father? He's a great man, respected by everyone who knows him.
It's just hard to live in the
Wow.
shadow.
I'm jealous. He sounds wonderful. You must be really proud of him.
Like
Mr.
I
Kenny.
said, he's the total opposite.
They wouldn't
Yeah, he's
put these
brilliant.
expectations on him.
Maybe
Just-
too brilliant.
Well, yeah, he is a war hero after all.
It's like I'm not like those other Kennys. I'm my own Kenny.
Besides, he is a war hero. Ronix.
Oh yeah.
Admiral, we've entered orbit around planet Milokenia.
Oh, this is right before the story began.
All right. Give me a surface scan.
You know, the way this track started, for some reason, it was giving me a vibe of either the Undersea Palace or the Black Omen, and I don't know why.
This is an M-sized planet. Breathable E-type atmosphere.
Huh.
Looks like it's got a lot of ore deposits, especially chromium.
Oh boy, it must mean
Detecting
it's
life forms,
vulnerable
but
to
no
time
evidence of
paradoxes.
sentient life.
No, it's not a Beetleborg.
The usual then. I'll add the data to our star map.
Wait a minute, Admiral. There's a point on the surface that's turning up dark in the scan.
Obviously, the dome.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? There's an energy field present. But why would there
What?
be one
Energy
here?
field?
Yeah, I want to know that too. Please don't cut him off before I
Do we
get
know
accreditation.
anything about this field?
If it's another one of those damn so-called OPAs, I'm gonna have to kill
Checking our
someone.
database.
All these fake OPAs are getting me upset now.
No match
Dun-it.
is found. All right, we'll have to land on Milokenia and check it out ourselves.
What?
Get us down as quickly as
See,
possible.
this planet gets mentioned a few times during the Star Ocean series.
Ensign Kenny, I'm appointing you to the landing party.
If I may, Admiral, my duty is to assist you at your command post, not to explore unknown planets.
I'm going down to Milokenia too, Ensign. You're coming with me.
Oh boy.
Admiral, what if something happens to you down on the surface?
We're here to discover the unknown.
Oh,
to
fair
unlock
enough.
The secrets of the universe.
As long as we're not
That's
learning to make
crazy.
plutonium from common household
I'm
items.
just an old man who's too
I'm
decrepit for the
sorry, he said it. He
battlefield.
led me into the UHF reference. I had to, people.
Deny me the last
No,
bit
for the
fun
sake
I
of the
can have in
audience.
my life.
Yeah, but as he said, he is too old for the
But, sir-
battlefield. He wants to have some joy in his life.
Understood, Admiral.
Kurtzman, you take the bridge.
Be careful
Yes, sir.
down there, sir.
Right. Let's get moving.
Well, it's just like with Star Trek and how captains nowadays are not allowed to be on away missions. They usually just let the first officer down there.
Man, that just sounds so boring. What's the point of being the highest ranking officer in a ship? I can't actually do anything. I only get to watch. This is so dull.
But then again,
Man, a captain ain't what he used to be.
and then of course they usually have captains that want to go down there. You know, this little thing called 58 years old. Who hasn't retired yet?
Well, he is Ronix.
But then again, captains who do want to go on away missions, it's a little thing called a captain's prerogative, where if they see there's no foreseeable danger, that they can go down.
What logical reason is there for Claude
Oh,
to be
dear.
in a landing party?
Oh, poor Claude. Dragged
Beats
into
me.
this again.
Probably dear old dad trying to prop up his son's service record.
Too bad we all couldn't be the Admiral's son, right?
You think he chose this? Jeez.
Even someone like Admiral Ronix J. Kenny can't help but spoil the kid a little.
By the way, if the sounds of me eating gets distracting, I apologize.
Eating during an LP. You know how many rules you're breaking? No, I'm sorry, I know it's
Is
played there. You
something
know how
wrong?
many rules you're breaking on the YouTubes?
I don't give a damn.
No.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. $100 fine. What?
Of course I don't give a damn, Your
Oh,
Highness.
Hollywood. First draft's famous movie lines. Frankly, my dear,
I don't give a damn.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I have to go to Follow the yellow brick toad. Follow the yellow brick toad.
Oh, yeah, actually, what we gotta follow the brown brick road. Oh, wait, these ain't bricks. Oh, by the way, did you know they actually are bringing back Whose Line?
Really? About time.
With a different host, obviously, but apparently they did bring it back.
I'd love to see that. Jeez. I really missed that show.
I don't know what network it's on, but who knows? And it's nighttime.
The trip took a lot longer than I thought.
Man, all those PAs. Exhausting. Flashbacks. Ooh.
There's nobody
And
around.
RPG flashbacks take a lot of energy, people. You
Castle
don't even
looks
know.
like it's locked up too.
This is not Metal Gear, where it's
Let's
hours
take
upon
it
hours of
tonight.
cutscenes.
We can visit the castle
It's not Family Guy
tomorrow.
where it's nothing but flashback. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be nice to Just because I don't like Family Guy doesn't mean everyone else doesn't like Family Guy.
That's okay, I'm not a fan anyway. The Kingdom Hotel.
Why, it's Raina! You've been
Oh
quite
no,
a
it's
stranger
Rachel.
lately.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Everybody else has that as the
Well
ant that
as
kind of
always,
pushes
I'd
them
say.
toward up. Anyway.
Oh,
Um.
man, did you? Worrying Wester to no end, no doubt.
Oh, brother.
No, Rachel. Wait a minute. I know we're sneaking into an inn at this time of night, but it's not how it looks on it. Claude, what does he think of this? He's like, oh, really? I didn't think I did that bad, considering.
And by the way, in the PS1 version, it's at this point where she starts referring to him by his first name.
Well, you're.
But in Second Evolution, they changed that, where he actually asks her to not call him
How about
Mister.
I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
on the house, you say.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my.
Rachel, you're the best, I
I told you
swear.
already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
I'm a good little girl, damn it.
Aw.
Jeez, Claude is like, man, not that I was trying to, but he could have been a little nicer about it. Jeez. There's being shot out of the saddle and there's being cannoned out of the saddle without even being in the first place. That hurts.
Think of it.
Oh.
Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
So we just missed him.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any
Then again, it
particular
does strike me as being a
destination in mind.
wandering swordsman.
I see.
Kind of like Sir Iron Tail Fradley, I imagine.
Well, make
Without the
yourselves
amnesia, but-
comfy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Poor Freya. And for the last time, Rachel, that's not what I
you.
meant. Auntie!
Quite welcome. Take care of it for me.
Oh, god damn it.
Yes, of course.
You're never gonna stop that, are you, Rachel? Jesus.
No.
I don't care if
No.
you know that how the game is going to end. Don't do that.
Oh, look at that. This just happens to be two beds.
By the way, I
Damn
couldn't
it
help
all.
but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
The Affleck duck?
Nope.
You and
Affleck.
Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
Huh.
His full name's
Remember the
Diaz
lollipop
Flack.
story, Claude?
He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago.
2 years,
and
in
because
fact.
of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Yeah. It's best not to reopen old wounds.
Wait, so the incident itself really was only 2 years ago? I thought he just left 2 years ago, no, sometime after
The incident was 2 years
Do you
ago.
mind if I make one
Wow, I
request,
didn't think it
though?
was that recent. Jeez. Thought he'd been carrying
Oh.
around with it for a long time before he left.
Yeah. One
What is
request,
that?
huh?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney.
Exactly. I mean, we don't need to be so
Makes me
formal.
feel weird
We can be friends. We can be on a journey together and not be so formal.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'll
So,
remember that from now
yeah,
on.
just first name basis.
Well, let's get ready for bed.
Yeah, his
then.
first name basis is good. Yeah.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
It's just that she's gonna have a while to get used to it. Which apparently is not that long of a wait.
I smash happy through the night. Rachel, I see you through the door. No, Auntie, that didn't happen. Now go on.
Well, how did things go?
And it's the end of the morning after.
We had a
I
great
told
night's
you,
sleep, Aunt
Auntie,
Rachel.
enough.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's
She
not
will
what I
never
meant.
let that go, and Claude is never gonna live that down either.
She's the epitome of a shipper.
Warning shipper on deck.
Speaking of shipping, that copy of Tales of Eternia should be coming by at least tomorrow.
Guildmaster.
I hope it was worth it, considering that now thanks to them in dire financial straits, just like you are.
Yeah. Speaking of dire financial straits, you need more money to get the rest of your skills because damn it, skills. Guildmaster.
Fortunately, I have a hefty ring, and I got the gold. I can sell the sandals. I'm not gonna sell the gold. I might as well sell the portrait or something, just enough to get me that other skill book.
Sell the portrait. What are you gonna do with the portrait?
I don't know. Might duplicate it or something to sell it.
Oh, okay. Use it later for a money thing.
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. This is like 6 months ago. Do you expect me to remember that far back?
Dude, I can't remember what I had for breakfast. No, I'm kidding. Not that bad. But wait, what are we leaving Cross for? Oh, of course. Why am I?
Private action.
Welcome back to Star Ocean, Genius. Hasn't been that long since you played one. Jeez, what's wrong
And no,
with me?
there is a private action that could take place in the church if your affection level is not high enough. I don't think I triggered it though. Besides, I'm just. Oh yeah, I think there's a private act. Oh wait, there's also another reason. This.
Oh yes, gotta do this. This is important to get opera rights.
Oh,
mandatory, isn't it?
sorry.
Yep, this is mandatory.
Right. Not to mention your first sighting of 3 eyes.
He had 3 eyes.
A Tetrageniot.
I guess Expel takes all kinds.
I hope that was pronounced right. Besides, that character is perhaps the only character who actually gets fully named and identified in Star Ocean 3 by someone. By Maria, I believe.
I don't remember that, honestly.
No, she actually refers to him by his full name.
I don't remember him being brought up at all. I wonder when that was.
I
Wow.
remember reading it on the wiki, so...
I gotta find that.
As far as I know, at least that wiki doesn't change. Don't get me started on wikis and information being changed. I had enough of that in my Persona
This
runs.
is the front desk for the audience chamber.
Trying to identify voice actors when Atlas
This is
itself
the
is a
place.
non-union company.
I'll write our names in for you.
At least Square actually, credits their actors.
I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
We got time.
You're welcome to look around the castle
All right.
until the time comes.
Alright then, time for a
That would be
tour.
great. Thank you.
A private tour.
We're in,
That
Claude.
that whole thing about not listening to VAs though is why that's why I didn't get a couple of voices shared between this game and Star Ocean 3.
Oh?
It's quite a throw off. I never would have guessed the guy who voiced Eriglyph also voiced a certain very important character in this game. Would not have known.
Oh?
And even the time gate Star Ocean 3. I was like, what?
Would you mind typing that name so I can remember that?
Oh, yes. If I'm remembering it right anyway, but yeah.
I can extrapolate it from your spelling. Ah, yep, that's the one.
Did not know that. I'm not good with voice actor names. But
And of course, yeah,
anyway,
no, you got the name right. You got the name right.
right, it's just like, wow, I can't believe that was the same guy. That's good.
Princess Rosaria.
Rosario,
Prince Claude
Wait a minute.
doesn't appreciate her at all.
when did this become Final Fantasy 12?
Mm. Scientists the Prince is currently recuperating elsewhere in the kingdom. In fact, this is a hint to Reina's story's unique PAs. And by the way, if you're foolish enough to not recruit our first official party member, you are an idiot.
Why you'd skip her anyway? Just.
I mean, why the hell would you? Even though it does open up at least one new PA with a future party member. But even so, why? In fact, we're going to recruit that party member in this part. And the next part, too.
Hence the title, but yeah.
Pardon me.
Sure. But, yeah, the whole thing about Prince Clauser, that actually has something to do with Reina's story. And our next party member.
Yes, Claude, you're in that kind of place. You better remember to do that.
Your Majesty.
Ah, yes.
No, Reina, no need for formalities.
Yeah.
What need you?
The King of Cross.
I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful.
Must be a small kingdom. Guy barely has a crown going there.
Now you're just flattering her.
Spirit, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Reina.
Please.
What can I do for you today?
What can the old man do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe.
All by yourselves.
As part of that, we were wondering if your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe.
What? You children doing this by yourself? They must be desperate down there in Arlia.
Heavens. You're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes.
Yes, sire. And we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
I've no doubt of that, but...
It's just that we're going to be sidetracked.
Then it wouldn't
a lot.
To hold anything back from you.
Alright. Oh!
I don't need to remind
Hello there.
you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide. However, the exact
Oh, hi, you over there off to the right.
You're certainly not going to be another party member.
You're not sticking out like a
Have
sore
you
thumb,
given any
absolutely
thought
not.
to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Lies.
Well, without some
No, we're
kind of
lying.
evidence
She
to back
is
up
our
that,
next party member.
It is difficult to be 100% sure
Seriously, what's with
about
those
anything.
floating rings? It's amazing. She must know magic.
Ah, the current state of the
I
Elk
hear
Kingdom.
that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle
Yeah.
in kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope. of the
Unfortunately, by the
battle,
time we
number
do
of
go to
casualties
L,
occurred
it's
as
become
a
a
result.
one-sided affair.
It's probably already not going well, so...
Are there
yeesh.
any ships right now that can take us to L?
There are, but
There are, but they have been strictly regulated.
in short,
Wild rumors have a way of spreading
you
quickly
need
during
actual,
wartime,
I don't know, you might need actual travel permits, or worse,
I am afraid we know very
something
little
else.
information
A green card.
sorcery globe
I think we need a green card to get there now.
It would be more
Yeah.
accurate to say we know nothing at all.
So basically, you're just in the dark about the sorcery globe as the rest of us.
Or as Robin Williams would say, ooh, happy to be in America. Don't ask for a green card.
But unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point.
Anyway, so basically, he knows nothing.
To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information.
We've got a whole
about
lot
the
of mother
sorcery
nothing.
globe.
I see.
That's why we
Oh, well.
decided to enlist the help of any willing
Ooh.
adventurers in the area.
I'm more desperate enough to even rely on
That
kids.
explains all of the adventurers we
This
saw
has
in
definitely become an anime.
Oh yeah, there was a Star Ocean anime.
That your investigation
Yes,
into
there
the sorcery
was.
globe
I've
is
seen
an
bits of it
extremely
anyway.
dangerous endeavor.
I liked what I saw.
If it were up to me,
I thought it was okay.
I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
But that's not happening, Your Majesty.
I'm afraid we're kind of
Don't
put up
worry,
to this.
I'll be all right.
Well, we have our reasons. We gotta
I
keep
have
going.
Mr. Kenny on my side here.
I thought we said
So you
Claude,
have
but
not
I guess in
much
front of the
faith in
king.
his string. In any case,
Well,
it
yes,
looks
he's
like you
totally
could
the
do
hero of
with
light
some better
brain. I thought we
equipment.
agreed not to talk about that.
Oh, he has an idea.
Here.
The king is so awesome, he doesn't have to get out of his chair. He just has guards do it for him.
Yeah. Oh,
It is good to be king.
quite.
And so he's like, oh.
600 full. And a travel permit.
Key item get, travel permit.
With this, we can travel to other continents. Of which there's only like 2.
But Your Majesty.
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping.
I would have asked for 6,000 full in this case.
You're gonna save the world.
So much,
That'll be
Your
600,
Majesty.
100. Excuse me? That's the going rate for saving the planet? Man, this is not pay to be a mercenary anymore.
Yeah.
No money in it.
From Kuruk, huh? I guess it's the only ship that's willing to travel to L.
Not Click, not Kulik. Kuruk.
Yeah. Yeah, since we got the whole thing about the L's and R's
Just
fixed.
Oh, those darn Eleanors. I guess then you have to say it's right to call him Dr. Light.
Yep.
Even though he is right. My head's spin.
I hardly
My head's
even
spinning
opened my
now.
mouth.
It's not just you.
Light is right,
Even I
believe
felt
the
like I
hype.
had butterflies
Oh,
in my
so even
stomach.
yeah, don't worry, you both were nervous. By the way, yes, this is an awesome track for the castle. Ooh, one shield, and there we go.
Yes, every good castle needs a majestic theme, so... Majestic.
And of course, it was one of the tracks featured in one of the Arrange albums. Oh boy, something happening.
Oh boy, crap's going down. Oh no!
Oh boy, it's a duel between 2 Symbologists.
What is the
Want to
meaning of
fight?
this?
Want to have a wizard's
I
duel?
believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me.
Ooh, watch your language for the lady punk.
Oh. Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to
I know some
stealing?
people might not like her voice in this, but I don't mind it.
Crap. Hand it over or
Does it
you're
look like she's thief class? Come on, man.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. I can't just let this go on.
Claude?
Well, obviously, the woman needs help.
Who the hell's this little brat?
Hey! Manners!
Once again, I tell you, watch your language for the lady punk.
What was that?
Yeah.
Let's be a little
You
more
got waxing
civilized
ears,
here,
pal.
alright?
Are you talking to me, kid?
No, you're talking to my sword.
If I recall correctly,
Well, I'm the
you
only
were
one
gonna
here.
fight me, not this little boy.
Ooh!
Oh, jeez.
I'll kill you, you little...
Not in front of the lady punk.
No.
You be keeping that kind of language to yourself.
Uh-oh. And...
Rain of fire.
Fire bolt!
Plonk. Your puny fire, it cannot touch mine. Ah, it burns, it burns!
Ah!
The magic
If
defense,
you
it does
want to pick
nothing.
a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
That smug look on her face.
Pay for this!
With that, you get Nelson laughed out of here.
I don't think so, boy. Yeah, that's right, run away.
Hopefully that taught him something.
Yeah.
I must thank you, my boy. You were quite the courageous one.
Wait. What?
Boy? Your bravery has
Even
struck
Claude's like, wait a
chord
minute.
inside of me.
I forget how old she is, but,
Oh, she does act like a big sister figure to them,
It
so...
was nothing.
Nothing, huh?
To some
You're
interpretation, but
blushing,
anyway.
Claude?
Thanks for pointing that out, Reina. And she recognizes them.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
One and the same.
How'd you know that? I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about 2 people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
Well, the little introduction helped.
And you realized that was us?
Yeah.
I wondered what made that pair so special. So I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
Huh.
That's impressive.
I'm pretty sure she used her
I have
charms
some
to get in
information
there,
that I
too.
believe you will appreciate.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't stealth. I think she kind of stands out.
Without going into too many details,
Uh-huh.
I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago.
I questioned the
Supposedly, this
I question
map
the
shows
legitimacy
there
of
is
this
some treasure
map,
hidden
considering it
inside
was
a
bought
certain
in an
cave.
auction.
Would you be interested in
But no,
joining
we're not
me
gonna
as I
question her.
explore the cave?
Of course not. Not a symbologist, no.
No, not Celine, yeah.
We really don't have time to go treasure hunting right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal.
True.
Well, would you like to come along?
An
Yeah.
ancient treasure. Maybe it'll provide me with some leads.
Well, why not?
Sounds like fun.
And now we induct
I'll
my,
take it off.
my favorite party member and second
I
favorite
knew
to
you'd
use,
come around.
tied for second favorite to use in combat,
My name is
Celine.
Celine
I'm
Jules,
a treasure hunting
our
enthusiast.
pretty much our primary
Now
symbologist.
then, let me show you the map one more time.
I believe voiced by Alison Hollinshead.
Yep, that's
The,
right.
the last name sounds
First,
familiar.
we'll set off for the cross
I wonder
cave,
if she's
which
related to a
lies
Megan
east of Cross.
Hollinshead, who happened to voice Nurse Joy in the
Yeah.
4Kids dub.
Cross Cave?
Oh
You
yeah,
know
that would be the
natural
last
cave?
name. Sounds familiar to me.
Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
Yes, so Celine hails from the village of Mars, which is
by now.
to the
Well,
east of
supposedly
Cross.
This map just recently came to light for the first
And
time.
of course, it's a village full of symbologists.
Wow.
As for Celine herself,
And I prefer to spell her
Let's
her
make sure
village
we
with
have
an
all the
S. Thank
equipment
you,
we
but that's
need
just
before we
me.
depart.
I know it's a
I could get
translational
used to
thing, but
having
it's
you two around.
but in any case, oh, Raina's not so sure about
I'm
this
not feeling very good
Of
about
course
this.
not.
because there's another girl.
Did you say something?
Oh my! Is she? Are you becoming jealous, Raina? So soon?
No, let's go.
You barely know Claude.
Basically, Celine's symbology is fire, wind, and light symbology. Basically,
And
she
a nice meteor swarm in your face, but yeah.
yeah, basically, so yeah, she can use fire, wind, and light. She has design sense, listening, animal instinct, and blessing of mana. But sadly, no love of animals, which is the one talent she can learn but never have. Well, she can have but never learn. Other than that, she is capable of learning every other talent except that. So basically, if you don't have anybody else with familiar, you're screwed. Or at least anybody else with love of animals, you'll never get familiar. I know, thanks to the money with the key, we kind of had enough. Well, now we'll probably have to sell something again.
Yeah. Ugly accessory. I love the useless items that are in Star Wars games just because they're funny to me.
I'm thinking, I'm going to have to sell something else. Might have to sell the portrait, yep. See,
Sorry, Raina.
See, it had a use. And of course, she's not very good at all with melee attacks. Obviously, keep her in the back, as it were.
Well, of course.
Keep
That's
her,
only logical.
Keep her away from the monsters. That way, she can strike with her symbology. But of course, unlike Reina, obviously, she does not know any healing abilities. She's a black mage.
Through and through. A very solid black mage, I'll definitely say.
Yeah. We'll get another symbology user in Claude's story. Actually, two more. The rare trinket. Where we're going...
all looks common to me.
Where we're going, we might need some blackberries, actually. Might need blackberries,
but we're not going to need
it. Oh well, I guess we had to make do with what we got.
But we're not going to need roads.
Nah. We're going to walk the roads there. Or we can just walk across the grassy plains.
Oh my, how time flies. Suddenly the part's over. Jeez.
Oh well, see you guys in part 6 where we recruit Celine through Reina's point of view.
It was worth it just for Celine. It was so nice we're going to do it twice.
Yay!